Okay, we'll stay running here with former LaSalle great and Georgetown great Matt Bouthillette here at the Bobby Doyle Summer Classic, running your first race since March 20th, but now in the working world too, Matt.
Yeah.
So let's first talk about that. You're graduated from Georgetown, and then you decided to go the route of not going an extra year and just go right into the working world where you're a financial advisor.
Yep.
So what prompted that decision?
Sure. March 2020 was pretty uncertain in terms of the timing of everything. I ran Big East in early March, and then everything got shut down, got sent home. So I, did some deep thinking, and I didn't really think cross country was going to happen, and finance was something that I've always wanted to do, and I got this opportunity doing some interviews where I'm able to run and be independent with my time. So it was kind of the perfect opportunity, and decided to jump in head first and see where it went. And so far I'm happy. As you said, first race in about 17 months, so it was definitely a kick in the butt, but it was something I needed to get back on the line.
So Matt, what'd you run today for time?
26:30, I believe, 26:20, something like that. So I'm okay with it. It's definitely not what I wanted. I've done some tempos the past couple weeks, 10 miles that have been in the 520s, so not what I wanted. I was out a little bit quicker than I think I should have been through 2 or 3 miles, and I paid for it in the end. So I know it'll all come along. It's just a step, but as coach says, I need to put my ego aside for this one and just let it roll, and we'll get back to where I need to be when it matters.
Well, like I said, Matt, great career at LaSalle and at Georgetown, and now you want to get back into it, right? Get back into running some really fast times. And you said, talk about your coach, the coach that you have now, and what you've been doing lately.
Sure. So I'm coached by Jonathan Green. He was my teammate at Georgetown, and after I decided not to go back, I talked to Coach Bonzi, and we agreed it would be a good decision to go with John. And it's been great. Coming from Georgetown, we both have similar philosophies with training, and I totally buy into what John's teaching me to do and his workouts and success. I was training really well in the fall. I unfortunately got COVID in December and had some long-term fatigue issues till about March or April that we were working through. A lot of tests, a lot of blood work. But now we're finally back on track, and John's been very patient. But yeah, no, I'm still going to be back on the track in indoor, outdoor, break 14, and just get back to where I should have been in March 2020 outdoor track.
So part of a trio that included DJ Principe and Jack Salisbury, who still continued to run in college. Talk about Jack, what he did this past year. I mean, 356 mile and then making the Olympic trials.
Yeah, no, it's unbelievable. I couldn't be more proud of him. He was in a tough spot in 2020 when he had some sickness going on. So it's amazing to see where he's come and where he's going to go from here. The sky's the limit for him. He's hungry for it, and any race you get him in, he's gonna go for the win no matter what. What led to the fast times, 356, 337. I remember texting him after every race, like, I knew you had it in you, but it's a little bit shocking to see. And he, as you said, made the trials. He's on the big stage now, and all the best for him. And I look forward to him coming back to train every once in a while, and hopefully we'll still push each other.
And DJ having some problems with injuries and stuff like that, and he had a kind of a strong year too.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's amazing to see how both of them have succeeded, especially in the late stages of college. I think a lot of people underestimate how difficult the transition to college can be, especially us three being so blessed with where we were in high school. It can be a little daunting in the training, and transition's a little different. You're training in one place for 4 years, and you go to a completely new place. For DJ, it's across the country. So it's different, and we've talked about how injuries affect you and how you have to sort of put the ego aside and do the training and come back stronger. So I couldn't be happier for him finally breaking 14 and getting there. We were just talking, he's got some unfinished business in the mile, 1500, so it'll be good. I'm excited to watch them and hopefully catch them in some races in Boston and maybe in other places, so I'm excited.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say. Who knows, we could probably see you three again, like racing each other full speed, in the not too distant future, it seems.
That's the hope. Hopefully Georgetown goes up to Boston quite a bit, so hopefully I'll catch Jack there, and DJ, not sure where I'll see him, but hopefully we'll end up in some place, maybe a U.S. championship, we'll see.
And talk about your job, I mean, something you always wanted to do, right, work in finance?
Yeah, it's something that I think has always been in the back of my mind, and I always kind of knew going through college that it's something I wanted to seriously consider, and it's a very rewarding career. I'm able to work with people and help them essentially achieve their goals and dreams, so that's something something that's very important to me and something I can understand in terms of being a runner. You work so hard for something for so long, you want to make sure you enjoy it. So that's my job while I'm running, and that's my job for people in the office. So it's kind of a full-time job at both ends, but I couldn't be happier with where I'm at, the resources I have, and the fact that I'm still able to run and compete at the highest level, and that I still have the drive too. That's something that was important to me, and I hope I didn't lose. And I can tell you, after today getting my butt kicked, I definitely didn't lose it.
Well, I'm sure you're going to be back. Congratulations on your success, Matt, both in the working world and here as an athlete, and good luck moving forward.
Great
seeing you.
I appreciate it.